Okay. Welcome, everyone, to a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Hopefully, wherever you are, it's as gorgeous as it is in here in Maryland. But I want to welcome you to the Spanish Hispanic edition of Fathers in Nutrition. Bienvenidos a los padres y nutrición. That's how we say in Spanish. For many of you didn't know I was bilingual, but I am international, also known as Farmer Troy. But today, my God, I get excited at a lot of these events that I do host. But today, I don't think I've been more excited because the gentleman that's here today, he is an amazing, he's a visionary, number one. He loves people and he's a giver, which is a common characteristic in this inspiring healthy living community that we're all a part of, literally inspiring healthy living around the world. But he's coming to us today from Mexico, and he is the father of the Mexico Juice Plus movement. And I mean, you're gonna learn a lot about him because without any further ado, I want to get into this because his time is limited. He's got a lot going on in Mexico. But Nora is going to read the bio of this gentleman. And then we're going to get right into it because this is going to be some great information that we're going to get. So Nora, if you could please introduce our very special guest. Thank you so much, Nora.
It's an honor for me to introduce Mr. Gustavo Beltean. He's a highly experienced professional with over 27 years of experience.
Nora, we're getting feedback.
National hotel operations to opening and developing new territories in the high-end luxury goods market and MLM countries. Gustavo has lived in different countries and years, Mexico, and just moved in Argentina. Gustavo, combined with his hospitality background, make him ideally positioned for nationalities and focusing specifically on the development of the human being as the most important value in any organization. Gustavo strongly believes in the transformation of the human body and will achieve their goals and their maximum potential. 47 countries visited, fanatic of sports and good music. He loves cinema and musical theater. Gustavo believes in friendship as one of the most valuable things in life. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Mr. Gustavo.
Well, thank you, Nora. We were getting some feedback there, but thank you. We're gonna go ahead and not gonna repeat that because like I said, time sensitive here. But Gustavo, again, my brother, mi hermano, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and giving us a few moments to learn more about not only you, but how Juice Plus is impacting lives over in Mexico and also here in the US. So if you could just get into it and just tell us what's been going on the past couple of months and what you look forward to in the upcoming months. Gustavo, can you unmute yourself, please? Nora, can you make sure he's not muted, please?
Now I can. Yeah, I was trying to mute myself. But you didn't let me yet.
Okay, are you good? We're getting a little feedback from you too, Gustavo. Are you?
I'm not muted anymore. Thank you very. Okay, everyone can hear me. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. I'm very honored. I'm very pleased and thankful for being here. It's there. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So should I continue?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Little technical glitch.
Yes. Okay. Well, I was saying thank you very much, Troy, for inviting me. I'm pleased, I'm honored, and thankful for being here. I apologize for my English. It's not the best language I talk. I speak Spanish, of course. That's my native language. I'm from Venezuela, from South America, but I've been living in Mexico, as Nora said. Thank you, Nora, for that introduction. It make me blush when I hear so many things about me. I say, oh my God, I did all those things. Yeah, I did those things, and I'm very excited to be with you guys here on a Saturday afternoon. And let me thank you for that, because you know that's what people do when they want something different in their life. You know, they don't care about Sunday, they don't care about Saturday. They just get into a Zoom to know new people, to learn about the different things that Juice Plus is doing around the world. And I'm very excited that what is going on in the world, not only in Mexico, but in the world with Juice Plus. I cannot be more thankful in my life to put Juice Plus on my way. And let me tell you a little bit of that story, because it is kind of, I don't know, it's I believe in the universe. I believe that the universe you know, set all the paths of all of us as human beings, and that's what the universe made to me. It was amazing. Last year I was living in Buenos Aires in Argentina with another company, and that I worked with them for 3 years in the MLM industry. And I was in Argentina, Buenos Aires, specifically in that beautiful city, and I was opening a new country for this company, a new operation, new team, everything from scratch, from zero. And it was a lot of work. It was very tough work, because Argentina has a very difficult political situation and economical situation right now, back then also. And so I was not happy completely, and I was looking for something else. I was praying to my universe. I was looking for some new opportunities. By the middle of May last year, probably, yeah, May, I was on my internet looking for something, and a guy from Hong Kong, imagine this, look at this, from Hong Kong, a headhunter, came to me, wrote me, and said, are you interested to apply for a job position in a company called Juice Plus? And I said, another juice company. I don't want to do that. And he said, no, it's not a juice. You should find out a little bit more about this company. I said, well, I never heard of this company before. I'm going to find out. I'm going to study. I'm going to do my research. And yes, I'm interested. Put me an interview. And so, you know, this very gentleman, very gentle guy, Paul Jarvis from Europe, from London office. And he interviewed me the first time in May. And it was a very good interview. He put me homework from the beginning. He said, well, you need to do this, and you get back to me in 2 weeks with this presentation about Mexico. Why Mexico needs Juice Plus in this country. I said, okay, let me get that ready for you. So I prepared that. And after that, he called me back and said, okay, now we want you in Memphis, because you need to know Paulo Teixeira and Sean Hopkins. So I went there. They interviewed me around June, July, and a couple months later, they called me and they said, we are ready for you. Are you ready for us? I said, I'm completely ready for you guys. In that moment, I have studied a lot of Juice Plus. I never tried the products yet, but so I went there, and they offered me to open Mexico, to be as a corporate, as a managing director here in Mexico. And I said, yes, I'm ready for this. I'm ready, and I want to do this. And I knew from the beginning, really, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, that I really believe in this company since day one. And it was I don't know. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in consequences. And I think this thing that I'm living with Juice Plus since, write this down, this date, September 16 was the day when I began with Juice Plus. And for the people who knows about Mexico, that's a very important day for Mexico. It's our Independence Day. So I began that day 1 year ago. And then I went to Memphis for training for 3 weeks there, and that small town in Collierville. And I was there learning about Juice Plus, falling in love with those products. And then I'm telling you, I don't go anywhere, even on Saturday, Sunday, without my products. I always I have more than 1 year now taking 8 pills daily, the same time, with 2 glasses of water, and then I make my day, and I can feel. I'm 47 years old, guys. I'm 47 years old. You probably think, oh, he looks younger. Yes, of course, because I feel young. I'm very close to my 50s, and I feel younger than ever. As Paulo Teixeira said, we just accomplished 50 years in our company, but we accomplished 50 years younger because we feel that's the way we feel. That's the way Juice Plus is getting into so many lives, and that's what I care about. And let me start telling you and completely telling you that you guys have to know that this is my plan A. I don't have a plan B. I don't have a plan C. I don't have a plan D. This is my only plan. This is my last job. This is my last corporate job. And I'm going to make it work. No matter what, I'm going to make it work. And it's working. And that's the good news. And that's why, yeah, probably I have more gray hairs now than 1 year ago. Yeah, because it has been a very difficult year, a very stressful year. You know, it's funny because when I did my forecast for sales for the first 3 years in Mexico, I didn't know about this virus that it was coming to, you know, to change our life. And it changed our life for sure. You know, we are here in a Zoom call and we are getting in touch with everybody through virtual, through screens, and it changed everything. But it changed. I always see the glass of water full, half full, not half empty. That's the way I look at things always. And that's the way I'm looking at things right now. You know, I'm telling you, this is, you know, we are 15 people here. I feel with confidence with you. I feel trust. Can I trust you guys? Can you tell me that I can trust you? So if you tell me that I can trust you, I'm gonna open my arm, I'm gonna open my heart, and I'm gonna talk to you like, you know, like a human being. You're gonna know Gustavo as a human being, and that's the way I want you to treat me. I don't want you to treat me like, you know, the director of Mexico. No, I don't care about those titles. I'm a human being like you guys are. I eat, I sleep, you know, I do whatever you guys do things during every single day. And that's the way it was very hard for me to open a country like Mexico. 127 million people live in this country. 127 million live in this country. And it was very tough for me to open a new country with new operations, with this beautiful company, with a pandemic. No events, no contact people in physical. And you know how difficult it is to open a company like we are in the industry that we are, that we need events. We need people to see the products in life. They want to see the products in life. They want to try it. They wanted to touch them. And they wanted to believe that Juice Plus is real. So we didn't do that because everything was virtual. Everything is still virtual. So what we are doing right now, and today is 12th of December, and we already made 3 months of official operations. On the 9th of September, we opened officially Mexico. And the 9th of September, for me, was a beautiful day. Even when people were very, very, you know, pushing and pushing to open Mexico, I still think that was the, you know, the perfect day. Perfect day, perfect timing, perfect momentum, and perfect people were there waiting for that time. And you're here right now with me. I don't know where you guys are right now. I guess you are in the US, sometime probably more, some of you are in Mexico, I don't know. But if you are not in Mexico, I can tell you for sure that you need to come to Mexico to develop leadership, because I will tell you one secret for you guys. Juice Plus is what Mexico needs, okay? And probably not the 127 million people will afford our product. And that's okay. I will say, okay, I understand that. But what about 50 million? What about just half? What about if you don't believe in that? Okay, let's put 10% of those 50 million, 5 million people. Do you think 5 million people, 10%, only 10% of what I'm talking about, those 50 million people, could help your business to explode in the US? I think it will. And most of the leadership that has sponsored people in Mexico are from the US, okay? But I have to say the truth, the first country in sponsoring Mexico was Spain, of course, because of the language, okay? So most of the PMDs, most of the NMDs that are in Spain, they really did a great job sponsoring people in Mexico. But you guys, if you are in the US, you have an advantage. And what advantage is that? Distance. We are neighbors. We are neighbors. And the Hispanic market, Antonio Morales, Antonio, probably that's your name, Antonio. That you are not going to let me lie about the Hispanic growing market in the US. It's growing and growing and growing. More than 60 million people living in the US are Hispanic, okay? And those people that are living there have families in Mexico, have families in Central America, have families in South America. So Mexico, and I want you to focus on this, people. Mexico is the gate that will open a territory. Listen to this. 600 million people live from Mexico to Argentina, okay? 600 million people live from Mexico to Argentina, all the way down to the south. And they don't know Juice Plus, and we will be there. In the next 5 to 10 years, you will be the pioneers of those countries. You will be the people who will teach about Juice Plus, not only in Mexico, but in the whole South American, Central American territory. So that's why I want you to think and have, can you see my virtual thing back there? It says Mexico Visión, vision. I want you to think in vision. I want you to enlarge your vision of your business. And 127 million in Mexico right now are expecting for you, are waiting for you. The good things is that we are creating a very nice leadership local here in Mexico. We already have 35 QSC qualified, 2 LC in Mexico. Can you believe it? In 3 months. Wow. That's a lot. 35 QSC qualified. And they are already people winning the Join the Club promotion that you guys know about this. And there are people getting there. There are people hunger to have a new business, to have something. And the most important thing, more than a business, more than money, and I know everybody needs money. Listen to this. People who tells you, no, I don't care about the money, they are lying to you. They are lying to you. Believe me. Don't trust in that people, because everybody needs money. Everybody wants money, okay? But it's not the main thing here. Money will come organically, automatically, if you do things right. And that's the way I am, and that's the way I work with people. And I always say to my leaders in Mexico, I'm starting to create leadership here, and I'm very tough with them. I'm very straightforward to them, because I said to them, well, guys, you know, you have in your shoulders 127 Mexicans, 127 million Mexicans waiting for you, and they are going to follow you as a leader. But you need to keep in mind one thing. People don't do whatever you tell them to do. No. They do what they see you are doing. If you tell them to, oh, come on and join the Zoom club at 2 p.m. with Gustavo. But if they don't see you signing up in the Zoom, they are not going to be there. They're going to say, well, it's not important. My leaders are not there. Okay? So that's what I'm teaching these people in Mexico about this every single day. So I want you to know a couple facts in Mexico, okay? That's for you is very important. First of all, we have I would say right now, pretty much all the products that you guys have in the US. We have the capsules, okay? We have the 4 capsules, including Omega, of course. We have the chewies, which are amazingly good. I love them. And we have the complete line that we just launched in November. We have the shakes and we have the bars. We don't have Tower Garden yet in Mexico. We will, okay? But remember, step by step, okay? Don't try to run before you walk. You need to walk first. You need to teach people about nutrition, about what our capsules are. And don't get too much complicated, as Carlos Madero, my dear Carlos Madero, always said. Don't get it too complicated, people. It's very simple. And that's what I said to people when they ask me, what is Juice Plus? I always said to them, food. How come food? I said, food. It's real food. And I always said to people, you know, have you heard when you were kids? I know you were sick and tired of listening to your mom or dad, eat your fruit and veggies, eat your fruit and veggies. Well, guys, guess what? We have what you need. We have what you need. No matter if you're an adult, no matter if you're a kid, you need to take Juice Plus. And that's what we are teaching in Mexico. And people need to realize that. So that's one fact that we have here in Mexico. We have all the products in place. One advantage that you guys have in front of my beautiful leaders in Spain is the compensation plan that we have in Mexico. It's the same one you guys have in the US. Exactly the same one. Same bonus, same promotion, qualification requirements. Everything is the same. It's based on the same. Yes, of course, we don't have the same currency, unfortunately. I wish we could have US dollars, but we have Mexican pesos, okay? So one simple rule for you, multiply by 22 the volume. Let me give you an example. To become a Partner Plus in the US, you need 1,000 points, isn't it? You need that, 1,000 PV. Well, in Mexico, you need 22,000 because you multiply that 1,000 by 22 is 22,000. But don't get complicated in mathematical, in percentage, in things. Get that into the same products that you guys have. For example, let's say, oh, what do I need to become a Partner Plus? Well, you need at least, if you are a good leader, you are going to take a product. So you are going to take the quad. Think big. Make things bigger than what you think. So take the quad, which is 420 points. Okay. And plus that, just get 2 customers with a trio each of them, and you will have the 1,000 points that you need. Don't get too complicated about points. Yes, when you become leader and you are more about your group strategy, where you ambition your group growing and making them from partner plus to QSC to sales coordinators and above, okay, then you will put down a strategy, a map with mathematicals, with all of those things that you guys want to do. But first things come first. That's the rule of any leaders. And that's my advice for you guys. After 22 years in the industry, I can tell you that I have seen leaders go up, leaders go down, leaders who fail, leaders who succeed. And the good news about this is that we don't need to reinvent the wheel. The wheel is already invented. The wheel is there. We just need to push them. We need to push that wheel and put speed to that wheel, to that vehicle. You can choose the vehicle you want. And I'm going to tell you something. I call Juice Plus the Maserati, the Ferrari of the industry. We are in a Ferrari. And when you go to a store to buy a Ferrari, you don't complain about the price, no, because you know it's a Ferrari. And if you dare to complain about the price, the salesman would look at you like this and we say, you probably are not in the right place. You probably need to go somewhere else, because we don't talk about prices in Ferrari. We talk about quality. And that's one of our values, you know this. And that's why I'm very proud to be a part of this company, because when people complain about prices, I said in a very polite way, I said, next. And I hug him or hug her and say, well, you know, we better could take a beer, have a beer or a glass of wine for me better. And we'll talk later, but don't complain about prices. Don't put excuses on prices, because when people put excuses, they are only wasting your time. And that's one favor I'm gonna ask you guys. Dignify this industry, dignify this job. This is a real job. We need to get, listen to this. We need to get out of our closets as a professional networkers. The day you realize that you are a professional networker, that you take this as a profession, this will change your life. And it will change the life of thousands and thousands of people. Right now, there are thousands of people watching a GoPro event, virtual GoPro. Thousands of people are watching those right now. And that's why we are very, very, when people come to me and say, oh, you're working in this kind of pyramid scheme. I always look at them and say, oh, tell me about that. What is a pyramid business? You tell me more about that, because I don't know anything about that. Oh, you are talking about those illegal business? Because if I was working in a company like that, I would be in jail, because I'm the legal representative of Juice Plus in Mexico. So what are you talking about? So ladies, I've been taking more than my time. I'm passionate. I love this. When I'm passionate, you know, when I'm passionate about something, I don't care about timing. And that's the last thing I'm gonna say to you. If you don't have passion in this, change. You probably need to change your vehicle direction, because you need to do something with passion. Smile today, breathe today, live today, because you don't know if later on at night, something's gonna happen to you. So live today, Smile today, laugh, hug your people, love your people, and teach people they really, really, really need better nutrition. That's all we are, better nutrition. If we eat well, we will be well. We will be in a good shape. I, I, I swear about this. I promise that we are going to make it, no matter what. And I finally, Troy, sorry I took more than that I was thought, but
no, brother, no.
I am telling you, we are going to do this with or without you. It's better if you come with me and do this together, because I know you now. I know you now, you know me now, okay? Let me give you one more thing. In Mexico, we don't know what Boxer is. I knew Boxer because of Juice Plus. We use WhatsApp, okay? Very useful tool in Mexico. Actually, there are studies going around that saying that people in Mexico, they don't read more emails. They do WhatsApp. They read WhatsApp. So I'm going to write you in the chat right now. When I shut up, I like to talk, man.
I'm gonna have you talk a little bit more. I got a couple questions for you, Gustavo, but go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Any question you guys have. I'm going to write in the chat when you guys ask me the questions, my phone number, okay? I'm going to let you know my phone number. This is the way I trust you, because I want you to trust me. You can have my phone number. I'm a 24/7 guy. There are only certain times I don't reply to you immediately. When
now,
I'm
Gustavo,
sleeping.
I'm sorry, let me stop. Don't put your number in the chat, because this recording is going to go out to potential partners, and I don't want anyone.
Oh, okay.
But just Vox me it, and anybody who needs it, I will definitely get it to all of our existing partners.
That's a better idea. Thank you.
The last thing I want is you to get unsolicited phone calls. But
thank you for that.
Listen, man, you come from the heart, and this is like, we've been communicating back and forth, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 months, and that's one of the things that I love about you. I share that passion for people. I always put people before myself, and I don't think any one of us puts money before people. We sacrifice profits for people, and this is what this community is all about. But you laid out a great vision beyond Mexico, going into other Latin communities to the north and to the south, which is huge. And that's part of the overall growth plan for Juice Plus, wanting to go in 80 some odd countries in the next 5 to 10 years. It's an amazing, amazing story that's about to be written. And you've given the incentive for potential Hispanic partners that are going to hear this recording. Hopefully some of them are on there today, but for those who will hear this recording, you laid it out perfectly why they should become part of this Juice Plus community. But a couple questions, one in particular is for the US partners who have potential customers in Mexico, what is required, i.e. Social Security number? How do you actually sign up a Mexico-based customer from the US?
Okay, yeah, that's a very good question. Let's make the differentiation between customers and partners. Okay, if you only want to have customers, clients, normal clients in Mexico, they don't need. Pay attention to this. You don't need anything from them, okay? They just can sign up as a guest in the web page, and they can buy the products from you, okay? All you need to do is to get into the new web page, the new website that we have in Mexico. Don't try to go over the classic one you guys have in the US, because it's not going to let you sign up or get customers in Mexico. Why? Because there are two different things, okay? I'm praying for next week, you guys are going to have the soft launch of the new website in the US and Canada. And that will bring more stability to the system, and it will be more easy for you. Let me be brave about this, because our website is beautiful. It's a very beautiful website. It's very simple, and it's very friendly to the eyes of people. So you don't need anything. And just, if you want to sign up people in Mexico, you just need the normal personal data that every Mexican knows. We don't have social security numbers, but we have 2 IDs that you need to know about this. Is the RFC, that's the tax ID number, okay? That's the tax ID number that every Mexican should have, okay? Every Mexican should have that. And it's a free thing to get, okay? And the second thing is the CURP. It's C-U-R-P, CURP. And that's a very long digit number with letters. And that's a very national thing, CURP. Thank you, Nora, for writing that in the chat. And that's a very important number that every Mexican has. Please, and I'm going to say this because I heard things like, oh, I'm Mexican, but I don't have a CURP. That's a lie, okay? Don't believe that. Every single Mexican has a CURP. Probably they don't know they have it, but it's very simple. If they go to Google and they put CURP, they will be able to get their CURP, okay? That's as simple as that, okay? So those are the 2 things that you guys need to sign up, people. Again, for you to sign up in Mexico, you need to go to www.juiceplus.com/MX and /EN for English or ES for Español, okay? I don't know if Nora can write that down. Yeah, exactly. Well, you need to put after .com is /MX, okay? It's juiceplus.com/MX/EN for English or ES for Español. And that's the way you will get with your credentials. That's right. With your credentials, you will get into your virtual office, into the normal virtual office, which now is called My Juice Plus, okay? So you already have your password, your username. You just need to get into that link that Nora just wrote in the chat and put your credentials there, and you will get into the new website. And you will see join my team. And you just click there, and you just do whatever you want to do. I mean, if you want to sign up a new partner, or just share a card for people who only wants to buy products, which are the customers, okay? So you can share the link. My advice is that you just copy the link and put it in WhatsApp. That's why I'm telling you about WhatsApp, because it's very simple. And people love here to just click into the WhatsApp and they will take you to the website, and the people can pay their products, okay? And put their address and put everything to get the product. So one of the questions that you guys might have is, how much is the sign-up fee in Mexico? Is 1,501 pesos, 1,501 pesos, okay? That's equivalent to the $52 that you guys have. But remember, one other thing that you need to keep in mind when you talk to people in Mexico, they know that, but you probably don't. We have the 16%, 1/6 of taxes nationally from Tijuana to Chiapas, okay? We need to pay that, and that's included in the price. Shipping and taxes are included in all of our pricing lists. And one other thing that you need to know is that I'm sorry to say this, guys, but our sign-up fee is worth it more than yours. Why? Because we are giving the new partners a beautiful backpack with a lot of information inside, with some gift, with some goodies, and they love them. And that's something that is we are giving that extra for those 52. Don't hate me, but that's the way we are. We do things in Mexico, okay? And we have, let me show you this. We have beautiful, beautiful jackets, complete by Juice Plus. Don't pay attention to this pin. This is nothing related with Juice Plus. Complete by Juice Plus. It's a beautiful jacket that people is getting by free if they buy the whole line of Complete. So I don't know if I answered your question, Troy.
Yes, absolutely you did. And thank you for that. So I guess we as partners here in the US, do we need to register for that New Mexico website? Do we need to register?
No, you don't. You don't need to do any registration, anything else. You just need to get into the link note I just put in the chat, and you will get with your current credentials. That's all you need to do.
They transfer, Troy, you know, from the US, they transfer all of our stuff so that we have it equally in both countries. They already did the data transfer, pretty much.
Okay. So
Gustavo, before you leave, can you go over again the part of the tax ID or related to that part again? Yeah,
that's two things that people need in order to be a partner here in Mexico. RFC is in Spanish. RFC, which is RFC, that is an ID for taxes that we need to have here in Mexico, and that's very simple to get it. Everybody who gets commissions in Mexico needs to have that RFC. Okay, is the way that we are legal. Remember, we pay commissions and we need to deduct taxes from people who gets commission, because if not, we're going to have problems with the IRS here in Mexico. And the CURP is the second one. Somebody asked what the CURP is. It's something like a national, that would be something like your social security number. It's equivalent to your social security number. We use the CURP here for everything. And that's the number. Nobody knows. I don't even know my CURP number. It's very long, but it is there.
So the CURP is more or less kind of like your legal identification that you're a legal resident or a legal citizen in Mexico.
It's just a legal number. It's not a physical ID. It's just a number. Because the ID is something else. It's like the driver license or the INE. We call it INE.
Okay. Awesome information, Gustavo. Now, I do want to ask you, because, you know, Uncle Troy loves the kids, man. So how is this impacting the children in Mexico from what you've seen so far?
That's a very nice question. Very good question. I love it, because that's one thing I forgot to mention. We have I call it, when I do my open opportunity business meetings, that's one thing that you need to know also. Every single Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Time, no matter what, no matter if there's a storm outside, something else is going on, we have every single Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Time, an open opportunity meeting. It's a business meeting. Okay, it lasts 35 minutes. It's me explaining the company. It's me explaining the product. It's me explaining a little bit about the compensation plan. Okay, and I talk in that meeting about the 5 pillars that we have in Juice Plus Mexico. And those 5 pillars, let me tell you right now about those. This might help you. The 5 pillars that gets Juice Plus in a momentum like it is right now: products, number 1. We don't need to discuss too much about products. Products, compensation plan, corporate, leadership, and HSF. And that's one thing I forgot to mention. HSF, Healthy Start for Family Program, is in place in Mexico, okay? And let me tell you one important data for you. Right now, more than 150 children are signed up in the HSF program in Mexico. And that's beautiful because 150 children are getting advantages and benefits of taking the capsules or the shoes. You know, the parents decide. But that's beautiful that we have that. So, and it's growing and growing and growing. And that's one key. Remember, I don't know if you heard about this before, but Mexico has a #1 position in a very ugly situation. And that I'm going to tell you what it is. Children obesity. Okay, we are #1 in that. That's critical. That's very bad. That's nothing to be proud of, but that's the reality. So imagine the market we have in front to teach parents that they need to give the right food and the right nutrition to their children. And you know that study is better than me. So HSF, children in Mexico, is a huge thing that you need to take advantage of that. Work on that, and you will have success for sure.
Well, Gustavo, I'm gonna tell you, we can go on for 4 hours, my man. But you know, this just leads us into a segue that we have to have you back in the future and give us an update on what's going on over in Mexico. And I know when we have that, a lot of these partners on this call right now, if they don't already, they're going to have that Mexico business established. Myself, I've been working feverishly for 3 months to get that going, and I won't stop until I have my Mexico business established for sure. But again, I can't say enough about you taking time out of your busy schedule, because for those, I mean, you have a hectic schedule in the things that you do, running a company's operations like the size of, you said 127 million people that you're trying to reach, 35 QSCs already in 3 months. I mean, just a phenomenal job, man. And I salute you for sure for that. But again, you've laid out the blueprint for those prospective partners who I'm going to make sure are going to see this, and even for the client customers to know that we are impacting the health in the lives of so many, but especially the children and it's not only Mexico. Mexico's #1 with children's obesity, but not only in the Hispanic community with children, but also in the Black community. We are #1 and #2 when it comes to eating poorly. So it's critical that we get this message out there to every Hispanic and Latino person that we know, because that's one thing we do. The 4-letter word and the 5-letter words, nobody does it better than us. And that's show and share. And another 4-letter word is that we care. So again, we can go on and on and on and on, because we both have that passion, and we could just stay on this thing for hours. But out of respect for everybody's time and respect for your time, I just want to, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking time out. And you gave some amazing information. So I'm just going to open it up now for anyone just to say thank you. No questions, but please put any questions in the chat for Gustavo, and I will make sure he gets those. But everyone, if you can unmute yourselves and just say thank you. Gracias. And Nora, I don't know if people have the ability to unmute themselves. And again, you have
Go ahead, unmute everyone. Thank you so much, Gustavo. Thank you for giving yourself to us, honestly and truly, who you really are. We saw your authenticity right from the beginning, and we love that passion. And you come in with an unwritten script, and you pretty much tell us how things are. And that's what we like. And that's one of the many things that we enjoy in our Juice Plus communities, the authenticity of people. And how when we open up these kind of meetings, we just give ourselves to everybody. So the same way we trusted you. So thank you so much for dedicating your time to us today.
Yes, yes,
thank
yes.
You.
And
Thank you,
Anthony Morales, my man, you know, we couldn't stop Gustavo, but I got you on another Fathers in Nutrition Hispanic style. Don't worry, my brother, I got you, man.
See, Anthony, we gotta do it, and we gotta do it, you know, bilingual again. So count me in for anything bilingual, okay?
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm totally honored to be on the call. Gustavo, it's great meeting you. I'm looking forward to working with you too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's one more thing, last thing. You are all invited to our virtual opening of the office, of our corporate office. It will blow your minds what the office is. It's beautiful, and it's going to be on Thursday, the 17th of December, 6 p.m. Central Time. Again, 6 p.m. Central Time. It's going to be in Facebook Live in our Juice Plus MX in Facebook. You can look at our Facebook fan page. It's Juice Plus MX. That's the official one. We will do the Facebook Live on Thursday, 17 at 6 p.m. And also, one last invitation that I have to you is the thing that is back in my virtual background is an event that we will hold on February 13, Saturday, February 13. Tickets are on sale now, and cost is $10 US, and you can buy it through Eventbrite. I will send that information to Troy in Boxer. So Troy, if you can please spread the word out, and I will let you know more about this coming. It's going to be a very beautiful event. We have a national speaker in Mexico, motivational speaker, leadership speaker. We will have Sean, Paulo, Jeff Roberti, Simon Bowler, a lot of speaking lists. It will be there. So thank you again. I have to run right now because there are people waiting for me outside of my house. And I need to go, but thank you again, Troy, for this invitation, and please feel free to invite me anytime you want. Okay,
will do. Thanks again, and thank you all for everyone. So and don't forget, we got the world famous Tower Garden call with the Hicks sisters tonight at I believe 8 p.m. Adrian, if you're still on, 8 p.m. I believe it's 8 p.m. Okay, awesome. All right, everyone, have a great Saturday. Thank you, everyone, and just thank you so much. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Troy.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care, Tammy. Nice seeing you.
Okay. Safe drive, Gay.